So we pretty much got our build here. What I forgot to show you as well is at the topper piece, as you can see, there are little air vents for the battery for when the battery gets too hot. You can lock that up if you want for a more distinguished look, some people say. I always like to make sure my battery stays cool, so I leave it open. You got battery air vents right there. And then right there is the top. That's where you're going to have the pin push the power up to your RBA build. Now, I'm just going to start out simple. I got iGo W right here. Simple tip. Drill bit holes are bigger than they would come off the faculty line, so I actually drilled them out for better airflow. That's why people do that. I'm going to just simply add it on. I already have a build on here. A dual coil, just 4-5 build, 28 gauge. I don't know, well you can see a 28 gauge Canthal and just some silica I trimmed, and I'll show you how to make a build here on a next video. But yeah, I mean, you just connect that into the post, and once you have a good build like this one, you're set to go. Bam, ready to fire. Now there are ways to test if your RBA build is ready to go or good or not. We'll get into that, but for now, that's what a mechanical mod is, guys. This one is good, and let's get into showing you how to, yep, she's going good, on how to make a good RBA, standard simple silica build, depending on your preference, and testing that to make sure it's right. So what we're going to want to do, I have a little Phillips screwdriver here to unscrew my post, my negative and positive post. I like to use the professional clippers to trim the Canthal, and as well as the silica, which I have right here. I have my Canthal right here, a little bit thicker silica, let's see, as well as some organic cotton if I wanted to get into micro builds, and some nail clippers if you don't like to use more sophisticated clippers such as this one, or if you simply don't have one. So what we're going to do, let's start making a build. I'm not going to take off the current build I have on my iGo W quite yet, just because it's a really good build. And when we make sure this build is a good build, we'll get to it. So I'm going to open my silica. Now, I'm going to pull it out. This is how I do it, at least. Let's get it a little closer view, and you want to fold it, okay? You want to kind of make like a little loop, a little bunny loop, and you want to make sure these ends are even. So where this end cuts off right here, I'm going to trim right here. It's a decent good size, so I'm going to get my pliers and just trim. Okay, so we got this. It's about this long, but what you're going to do is fold it over. You want to kind of pinch her down